Good afternoon guys, good afternoon. So, ngayon pa lang ako mag-uumpisa sa aking trading session. So, what are the news for today? Okay, current news, GBP in 2 hours, monetary policy report hearings. Tapos merong high impact news. So, more likely may mga pag-ano naman tong MT4 ko nito. Mag-hang up na naman pag may mga ganito. So, we'll see. Tingnan natin sa chart. Let's check on chart. Wait lang. So, what happened here? So, kahapon nga pala guys, after ko nag-trade, yung session ko na yon na kino-close ko ang aking recording. While saving, di ba sabi ko once na mag-break dito, inaantay ko talaga na mag-break yung price tapos magte-take ako ng buys. So, I took a buy anticipating na patuloy na tataas yung price. But instead, boom, the next candle just dropped hard. And the moment na nangyari yan, yung based on my, ang tawag dito, experience talaga, na once may mga ganitong pangyayari, yung mga sudden movement sa market, magkakaroon ng correction yan. Pag may mga ganyan. Lalong-lalo na nung tinignan ko sa 4-hour time frame, ito yung candle na to. The moment na it reached dito sa EMA, I took a buy again. Pero, kinu-close ko na yung trade ko, yung candle na to, the moment na it breaks below nitong candle na to, kinu-close ko na. Tapos, inantay ko kung ano yung movement ng candle na to. Then, nakapag-trade ako ulit. I took a buy, anticipating na itong level dito is a strong buying area, which is naka-base ako sa 4-hour time frame. Yan. Itong candle na to. The moment it dropped so hard, so fast. So I took advantage of the buy, and on 30 minutes, I closed my trade around this level here. So I'm calling it a day. And the next thing happened, boom, price just continue moving bullish. Amazing. Wow. Amazing. So sa ngayon, since ganito yung nangyayari, clean ko lang yung lahat ng drawings ko, let's move back on daily time frame. So daily time frame now, candles are creating higher highs and higher low. And looking left, nilampasan na natin itong target na level na to. Tapos, pati itong level na to, nilampasan niya na. Ngayon, nandito na siya sa pinaka-level na to, which has been rejected many times based on daily time frame. So, itong level na to dito is a strong resistance level. Price has been trying to pass that level, then get rejected. Tapos dito rin, we have a high at that level. Meron din dito. So, balik tayo sa pinaka-current move. So, yan yung level kung saan nagre-reject yung price. So, dito, umabot na yung price and get rejected. But still, we are in a bullish market. Moving on to 4-hour time frame, ganito yung nangyayari. We have a wicks right here, and now this previous 4-hour candle are trying to fill this wick. Tapos ang nangyayari, ang current candle na ito on 4-hour time frame is moving bearish. Hindi man lang siya tumaas na nalalampasan niya itong previous candle, hindi nangyari yon. Instead, it just go bearish. So, tingnan natin sa 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, ito makikita natin. So, since price created this new high, which is my resistance zone, if price creating this new high, what are the possibility for the price to continue to go bullish since we are in a bullish market? Oh, wait, someone call. Wait lang guys, wait lang. So, balik tayo. On 1-hour time frame, yung tanong dito, ano yung chances na patuloy na tataas yung price? Malaki, of course, di ba? Malaki yung chance na patuloy na tataas yung price since we are in a bullish market. So since ganito yung nangyayari sa 1-hour time frame, tapos dito meron tayong support, yan, support dyan. So that could be a range, 40 pips range. Tingnan natin sa 30 minutes. Punta tayo sa 30 minutes. Okay. I-adjust natin to. Yan. Pause dito. Yeah, it's a zone. So, around dyan. So, nangyari ngayon guys, itong movement dito, price hit this level, created support, go bullish, and now dropping, and this candle right here are moving bullish. Closing bullish candle, so there's a big chance price might gonna continue to go bullish. Then pips to retest the high. Hindi ko pa pala na-open yung MT4 ko. Okay. So, tumawag na naman. Wait lang guys, wait lang. So, balik tayo guys. Tumatawag yung isa. So, what we have here. So, yung tanong na ano yung chances na patuloy na tataas yung price? Of course, mataas yung chance na yon na patuloy na tataas yung price. But, magti-take lang ako ng buy once it breaks maybe at this level here. This level. Anticipating na yung price patuloy talagang tataas to retest the high. Around 22 pips. Yeah, kayang-kaya yan. Pag nangyari yon. Pero pag hindi nangyari yon, at itong candle na to, meron pang 9 minutes, and if this candle break its own low, ito, ibig sabihin, ito yung high ng candle, tapos ito yung low. Once it breaks its own low, there's a big chance for the price to continue to drop. Lalong-lalo na pag nag-close yan bearish candle. To fill these wicks na makikita natin ngayon, itong wicks na to, 17 pips or even retest this low. So that would be my trade of the day. So meron akong dalawang trade idea, buy and sell. Kailan ako aatake ng buy at kailan ako aatake ng sell. So hindi ako magti-take ngayon kasi kakaumpisa pa lang ng ang tawag dito ng session. Ng session ko, kakaumpisa ko pa lang. Titingnan ko muna kung paano ito gagalaw. Once this candle close bullish, so magiging na to dito, new support, minor support on 30 minutes time frame. And if if mangyari yan na magbre-break yung candle dyan sa level na to and close bullish, there's a big chance for the next candle to continue to go bullish, to retest this high or even create another higher high. And yung anong ko nga pala guys, yung tawag dito. Wait lang, pause ko lang to saglit. So, meron na lang 7 minutes guys para mag-close itong candle na to. And we'll see kung ano yung mangyayari sa sunod na mga oras. And papakita ko sa inyo yung dashboard ng account ko. Yun yung sasabihin ko sana kanina. Ito yung dashboard ko ngayon. So, ang aking dashboard, ito yung account metrics ko ngayon. So now, meron na akong profit na 8,165. So may profit na akong 8,165 at saka by March 2, yan yung yung araw na mag-i-email yan sila sa akin para sa 10% na talent bonus kung magkano yung total profit ko for this month na isang buwang pagti-trading, which is 20 days of trading. Kung gaano karami yung profit ko, kukuha ko ng 10% nun, sa akin yon. Tapos yung $5,000 na ilalagay nila sa live account, sila nang bahala dun. Hanggang sa aabot ng 15,000 yun, yung live trading account. Tsaka ko lang yun matitrade. Tapos yung hatian nun, 80% tapos 20% yung sa kanila. 80% yung sa akin. So kung gusto niyo ng ganitong sistema ng trading guys na konti lang yung bibitawan yung puhunan, kung talagang confident na kayo sa ginagawa nyo, instead na mag-deposit kayo ng $200, you can try the 25K account na magbabayad lang kayo ng 155, I think. Pakita ko sa inyo. Yeah, 155 for $25,000 account. So, hindi ako nag-trade ng aggressive kasi walang payout nun. Hindi ka babayaran dun. Lahat ng kita mo, lalagay nila sa live trading account. So, kaya nagustuhan ko yung ganito na every 2 weeks, makakatanggap ako ng kita. At least, mababawi ko yung puhunan ko at posible pa kung kikita pa. Di ba? So, balik tayo sa trading natin. Ito yung nangyayari ngayon. May 4 minutes na lang para mag-close itong candle na to. And once it close above this level na nilalagay ko, titingnan ko paano gumalaw yung kasunod na candle since pre-opening na in 34 minutes ang New York market. Wala namang mga high impact news on GBP. Meron pala. Yeah, GBP. In 2 hours and 3 minutes. So matagal pa yan. Matagal pa yan. 2 hours, 3 minutes. Alas 5. Matagal pa yan. So ito na yung yung kasalukuyang nangyayari. London session. Ito London session to dito. Price did really break this level, this high, and created new high. Kung nag-trade ako sa oras na to, I could have made 10 pips. Yeah, even 20 pips. Amazing. Tapos re-entry, the moment it breaks, itong candle na to, the moment it breaks the high of the previous candle, anticipating na itong weeks dito, if you feel ng kasunod na mga oras. And it did happen. 35 pips. Amazing, amazing. So ngayon, aantayin natin na i-break niya itong level na to. Kasi nagiging minor resistance kasi yan. Bakit? Itong candle na to, close bearish, tapos close bullish candle, support. Itong candle na to, tumaas siya hanggang dito, tapos nag-close bearish candle. So nagiging resistance yan. So support and resistance on smaller time frame. Kaya napaka-importante, alam nyo yung detalye ng candles. Paano siya basahin at paano siya gumalaw. Sa ngayon, like itong candle na to, ibig sabihin yan, merong liquidity grab na nangyayari. Umabot to dito. Ito yung pinaka-low ng candle na yan. Tapos ito yung pinaka-high. But after niya umabot dito, boom. It comes back to become bullish and close in a bullish candle. At ngayon, itong candle na to from bearish candle, starting to go bullish, tapos patuloy na nagiging bullish. So kung magsa-struggle yung candle dito, small bearish candle, pag nangyari yan, pag itong candle na to close with a big body bullish candle, compare sa previous candle, tapos yung kasunod na candle, 30 minutes, is maglo-close in a bearish candle with small body, napakalaki ng chance na kasunod na candle, kung bumaba siya, as long as hindi niya break yung low ng previous ng candle na yan, yung bearish candle na yan, yung kasunod na candle niyan, once bumaba, tapos nagiging bullish candle, malaki yung chance na patuloy ang tataas. It's either pag open ng New York, i-hit niya itong ano na to, yung high na to, or even created another high. So magiging higher high to dito, higher high, higher low, tapos magkakaroon ng another higher high. But for me, target ko is 10 to 15 pips. That's all it takes to make money. Di mo kailangang mag-capture ng maraming pips para kumita ka sa Forex. Kasi sinisira ng market yung psychology nyo. Bakit? For example, nag-open ka ng trade ngayon dito. You take a buy at this level here. Okay? Now price moving bullish. And the more it get bullish, magiging happy ka. Wow, kumikita na yung trade ko. Pero hindi mo ba kinu-close? And just instant, very fast reaction from the market. Yung reversal. Just like sa nangyari kahapon. Papakita ko sa inyo ulit. Ito. Once you take buy here, yung kasunod na candle, boom, it just drop. Tapos stop loss mo dito. Di ba? Since nakita mo na merong malaking red candle dyan, bearish candle, nagsisell ka na naman kasi akala mo patuloy na babagsak. And without thinking the higher time frame, kung ano nangyayari, which is the 4-hour, 1-hour candle. Di ba? On higher time frame, 4-hour candle, support pala yan dyan, which is moving average. Tapos, nang nag-close ang candle na to, nag-take ka ng sell, anticipating price will gonna go down. Tapos, yung stop loss mo around dito, let's say around dyan, yung stop loss mo. So, the moment na tumaas yung price, nagko-consolidate, nakita mong ganito yung situation, hindi mo kinu-close. Kasi, nag-pre-pray ka na babagsak yung price dahil dito sa candle na to. But on higher time frame, meron tayong bullish momentum. So, nangyari, liquidity grab lang pala yan to further push the price bullish. Di ba? So, ano mangyayari ng utak mo, yung psychology mo? Mapaputangin na ka na lang. Dapat pala mag-buy ako, hindi ako nagsisell. So na-stop out ka at this level here. Kasi antay ka ng antay. Kaya napaka-importante guys na magiging kontento ka kung magkano yung nakukuha mo. At alam mo kung magkano yung kukunin mo every single day. Kaya ako 10 to 15 pips lang. Pag umabot ng 20 yan at 30 pips, yan na yung pinaka siguro. Blessing na yan. Additional blessing. Kaya wag magiging greedy talaga. Wag magiging greedy. Kasi sa market, hindi mo kailangan i-capture lahat ng move. Hindi mo kailangan yon para kumita. Trust me guys. May mga nakilala akong tao na talagang they only get 10 to 15 pips. Some of them 5 pips. But still, they're making money. Ang nakaganda lang kasi dito sa ganitong style ng trading, once natapos ka na sa trade session mo, hindi mo na kailangan tumingin ulit sa chart. Kasi hindi ka na mapapaisip kung ano yung nangyari sa trade na iniwan mo. Yan ang kaibahan pag nag-swing trading ka. Lalong-lalo na pag malaki yung binitawan mong risk. Kaya napaka-importante, alam mo kung magkano yung risk na bibitawan mo every single trade. At alam mo kung magkano lang yung risk na maximum. Pag natalo ka sa ganyang risk, mag-out ka na. Bukas na naman ulit. Nangyari kasi, I'm sure naranasan nyo rin to. Kasi ako naranasan ko rin. Once natalo ako, gusto kong bawiin ka agad before. Yun yung mindset ko dati. Natalo ako isang beses. Gusto ko bawiin ka agad. Natalo ulit. Hindi pa ako satisfied. Natalo ulit. Hanggang sa lumaki ng lumaki yung talo in just one day. Or not one day, one trading session. Kaya dapat matuto tayong bumitaw kung kailan talaga umalis dito sa sa chart. Wag na tayong tumingin. Kung magkano yung na-loss natin, tanggapin natin 'yon at move on tayo bukas. Pero kung sa tingin mo yung setup mo nandun talaga at nag-aantay ka ng confirmation at hindi pa na-hit yung risk na nililimit mo sa isang araw, then you can give your trade another chance. Pwede yun. But it's all up to you. Katulad sa akin, I give my trade another chance yesterday. The moment it hit here, it drops. I look on 4-hour time frame. What happened? Itong candle na to, hindi man lang siya, itong candle na to, after moving bullish, starting to go bearish and napakabilis ng pangyayari guys. So I took buy at this level, knowing 4-hour time frame is very reliable na confirmation na posible yung price magkakaroon ng rejection once it hit moving average. Based on my experience. Yun yung nagiging experience ko. Yun talaga yung nakikita ko araw-araw. The moment na yung price umabot sa moving average, nagkakaroon ng rejection. And knowing na meron tayong bullish momentum, boom! Pagbukas ng, pag-kick in ng volume sa New York, oh my God, price just go, after moving bearish, it just go bullish, man. And I make money from the trade. So sa ngayon, wala pa rin akong trade. Aantayin ko na itong candle na to, i-break niya yung high ng previous candle at i-break niya itong level na to. Pag nangyari yon, maybe up to this level here, that's 21 pips. So makakuha ko ng around 10 to 15 pips and calling it a day. Pero pag di nangyari yon, wala tayong magagawa. Magantay tayo. Based on 1 hour, now this 1 hour candle trying to go bullish, but hindi siya nagsasucceed na magbo-bullish. Ngayon, nagsastart siya magiging bearish candle. Papunta into bearish candle. But we'll see kung ano mangyayari dyan sa candle na yan. Once yung candle na to, yan yung tinitingnan ko ngayon ha. Once yung candle na yan, binibreak niya itong level dito. Yung sabi ko kanina, malaki yung chance na patuloy na babagsak yung price. We'll see kung mangyayari ba yung ganun. We'll see. So my MT4 is here. So ito na yung MT4 account ko. Looking on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, possible. 4 hour. Napakalayo ng moving average. Posible yang babalik sa moving average. So kaya ako tumitingin sa lower time frame which is the 30 minutes kasi doon ako nagkukuha ng kumukuha ng confirmation kung meron bang breakout ng breaking high or low from the candles, which is very important. So since wala pa tayong trade ngayon, post ko lang to para hindi masyadong mahaba yung video natin. Kahapon ang haba ng video kahapon. Tagal matapos kahapon sa trading ko. But it's worth it. So anong nangyayari? Wala pa ring trade. So post ko lang to guys. Balik ako mamaya. So guys, ngayon itong 30 minutes candle na to, meron na lamang 1 minute mahigit para mag-close and it's likely to go bearish. Tinitingnan ko lang siya kung paano siya gumalaw. If this candle break this low and close below the previous low of the candle, previous low of the previous candle. So may malaking chance na patuloy pang babagsak yung price. Yun yung inaabangan ko ngayon to fill this week right here and even retest this low before moving bullish. We'll see. Less than a minute, this candle will close. We'll see anong mangyayari. Ganito lang yung trading guys. Ganito lang yung trading. Di naman siya ganun ka tawag dito, komplikado. Mahirap siya in terms of psychological aspect guys. Yun talaga yung mahirap dun. Wow. Now it's pushing and mag-open na yung New York. We'll see kung paano mag-close tong candle na to. 10 seconds. Wow, amazing. Okay. I'm gonna take it to sell. Yan talagang problema ngayon, guys. Ang tagal nag-sell. So it breaks below the low of the previous candle. At it breaks also below the EMA. More likely, tingnan natin kung patuloy ba siyang babagsak. Pero parang alanganin to guys kasi walang wicks yung candle na to. Ilang pips ba to? 16 pips. I'm gonna add 1 position. So just to put a safety for my trade, lagay lang ako ng stop loss above this candle here. So tingnan natin kung talagang makakuha tayo ng 10 pips dito or 15 pips. Yeah. We'll see. Kaya ba? Yan, the same lang to na guys, the same tawag dito. Time frame. 1 hour time frame, this candle closed bearish after moving bullish. We'll see kung patuloy bang babagsak yung kasunod na 1 hour candle. Yun yung titingnan natin ngayon. And since ganito yung nangyayari, possibly it can reach up to this EMA. Babalik sa EMA or even pati itong wicks dito, if you feel. But who knows? Walang nakakaalam. Four-hour. Still bearish candle. We'll see kung meron bang momentum talaga na magpupush sa price bearish. Open na yung New York. We'll see anong mangyayari in the next 30 minutes. Itong candle na to. So, balik ako mamaya. Since waiting lang naman ako ngayon. So, guys, sa ngayon, meron na lamang ilang minuto na lamang ito sa 30 minutes. 11 minutes. So, ibig sabihin, 19 minutes na patuloy na tumaas yung price. And sa ngayon, starting na siyang bumagsak. Makikita natin sa 15 minutes na itong candle na to, yan yung kanina tumaas. Tapos since sa 15 minutes, it breaks the low of the previous candle, malaki yung chance na patuloy pa yang babagsak to fill this week right here or even retest this low. Hindi natin alam. One hour, looking good. 4 hour, looking good. Itong 1 hour na to, it moves 38 pips. 38 pips. Tapos ito, 16 pips. Ngayon ito, 11 pips from opening. Dito, 6 pips. So, we'll see kung patuloy ba talagang babagsak yung price. We'll see, guys. Tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari. So, it takes time. Kaya napaka-importante na mag-antay talaga. Antay-antay lang. So, balik naman ako mamaya para makita natin kung talagang kikita tayo sa trade na to. Yung setup na to. And once we make money from this trade, then I'm gonna call it a day and come back na naman bukas. We'll see. We'll see kung anong mangyayari dito sa trade natin na to. Kasi itong area na to dito, guys, napaka, kumbaga, kayang-kaya niyang abutin. Current price around 12 pips para i-fill niya itong wicks dito. But who knows? Wala tayong idea. So, dahilan kung bakit ako nag-trade dito, yun nga, sabi ko, in-explain ko na kanina, once it breaks itong candle na to, once it breaks the low of this candle, magti-take ako ng trade. Kasi ito is the newly formed minor support. Tapos itong candle na to ngayon, tumaas. So I add position. And hinayaan ko lang siya. And in 19 minutes of moving, now it's starting to go bearish. And we'll see kung yung bearish na yan is patuloy na magpupush pababa. Wala talagang nakakaalam, guys. Wala nakakaalam. And since open na yung New York market pre-opening, makikita natin dito. At merong in 1 hour 8 minutes, merong high impact news. Tingnan natin kung makakuha ba tayo ng 10 pips or 15 pips before itong news na to. We'll see. So, balik ako mamaya. So, sa ngayon, guys, I'm in profit, but we'll see kung meron talagang push downward. If kaya niya bang i-hit itong target profit ko. But we'll see kung ano mangyari. And in-adjust ko na yung yung stop loss nga pala. In-adjust ko na. Tingnan natin ulit sa 15 minutes. Ito yung nangyayari ngayon sa 15 minutes. And 30 minutes. Yan yung nangyayari. 3 minutes na lang para mag-close itong candle na to. So we'll see yung kasunod na candle, patuloy ba siyang babagsak. Since current price is nasa baba na ng moving average in both 15 minutes time frame and 30 minutes time frame. So looking on 1 hour, medyo malayo-layo pa. Posible yang i-reach yung level na yan. Magta-touch ulit dito yung price sa moving average and pati dito sa 4 hour. It might gonna reach past, it might gonna continue to go bearish once na break niya itong level na to dito. But hindi ko naaantayin yan. Target ko is 10 to 15 pips and I'll be happy with that. Yan kung ibibigay sa market. Pero pag hindi nangyari yon, wala tayong magagawa. Sa ngayon, 2 minutes na lang mahigit para mag-close itong candle na to. So, since ganito yung nangyayari guys, hayaan ko lang to see kung itong volume dito sa New York Open, patuloy niya bang ipupush yung price bearish. So, balik ako mamaya. So, sa ngayon guys, yung 30 minutes time frame natin, makikita natin yung candles na close in a small body bullish candle. So, i-hold ko pa rin itong trade na to, anticipating na yung kasunod na mangyayari is magpupush pa further below yung price. But who knows? Di natin alam. Based on 1 hour, we have 3 candles moving bearish. So, posible, itong candle na to patuloy pang babagsak to create another lower low. Di natin alam. And since ganito yung nangyayari, wala tayong ibang magagawa kundi magantay. Magantay ng magantay. At this moment guys, magko-close ako ng position. Since this 30 minutes candle already break the high of the previous 30 minutes candle. So, minamanage ko lang yung risk ko. So, I'm gonna close that all of my position now. So, antay tayo, give my trade a second chance. We'll see paano to mag-close itong 30 minutes candle na to. It seems like yung volume are pushing the price bullish. Tingnan natin sa 1 hour candle. Ito na yung 1 hour candle. And that's a strong bullish move right there. That's why I decided to close my trade or sell. Since this candle right here already break the high of this previous candle without moving bearish. So that's a strong move right there. So loss ko ngayon is today 647. And that's really okay. Ox na ox lang yan. Walang problema dyan. So, tingnan natin kung meron pa bang chance to take another trade. But for now, wala muna akong trade kasi yung price are just bouncing dito sa level na to. So, balik ako mamaya. So, ngayon guys, I took another trade position and I'm gonna let this trade run. Since this candle moved bullish and get rejected. Looking on 15 minutes, this is what we can see. So, more likely it can continue to go bearish. So, this 15 minutes time frame, this candle here break the low of the previous candle. Kaya ako nag-decide na mag-take ng trade. And looking on 1 hour, from bullish move, boom, it rejected. Confirmation for the candles to have a lower low and lower highs. But we'll see kung patuloy bang babagsak yung price. We'll see, di natin alam. So for safety, I'm gonna put stop loss just above the high of the previous two candles. And since merong rejection na nangyari and now pushing the making this 30 minutes candle to be bearish candle, we'll see. Antayin natin kung meron bang further push down itong mga kasunod na oras. So, post ko lang tong video at babalik ako mamaya. So, sa ngayon guys, 2 minutes na lang yung natira. If this candle really close bearish candle, mataas talaga yung chance na patuloy itong babagsak in the next maybe an hour or 2. Di natin alam. Sa ngayon, patuloy nang bumagsak pero yung MT4 ko nahuhuli. We'll see kung kaya niya bang i-reach itong level na to. 149,300. We'll see. Kaya niya bang abutin yan? Since meron ng push from the sellers, tingnan natin kung patuloy ba siyang babagsak in the next few minutes. So, I give my trade a second chance for this session. So, kanina, minamanage ko yung trade ko kung kailan ko siya i-close since hindi doon talaga nagpunta yung price. But then, it made rejection here. Now, price are pushing bearish. 55 more seconds. Tingnan natin kung patuloy ba talagang babagsak yung price. Target around 300. Nawala na yung connection ng MT4. Nako, naloko na. Naloko na yung MT4 ko. $28 more minutes. Seconds, 28 seconds. Tingnan natin guys kung patuloy ba siyang babagsak. 149,300. Lagyan natin 300. Take profit. 149,300. Okay, it closed bearish candle. So there's a big chance na patuloy na babagsak yung price. So dalawang position, lalagay ko sa 149,300. Nagloloko na yung yung move ko lang yung stop loss ko. 149,680. So we'll see kung patuloy ba siyang babagsak. We'll see guys. Mai-hit niya ba yung profit target natin? Sa ngayon, kakaumpisa pa lang itong candle na to. Well, we'll see. Ano mangyayari. So, balik ako mamaya. By the way guys, in 25 minutes, merong high impact news. So, tingnan natin kung patuloy bang babagsak yung price. Tingnan natin. Kung babalik yung price sa entry level ko guys, i-close ko na lahat. But we'll see anong mangyayari dito. We'll see. So guys, I'm really disappointed with my MT4. It keep on lagging. Hindi ko may close yung trade ko the moment na bumalik yung price sa entry point ko. Tapos ngayon, lagi kong kiniklik, na-close siya. So I ended up losing 1,689. Oh my goodness. My goodness. So bawin lang tayo bukas. We'll see kung may opportunity bukas. So I'm really disappointed with my MT4. Oh my goodness. Ito yung mahirap pag nag-trade ng demo. Yung naglalag yung MT4, laging nawawala yung connection kahit na mabilis naman yung internet. So hanggang dito na lang guys and see you tomorrow. So I'm calling it a day for today. Have a great day sa ating lahat. It's okay to take losses. Sa ngayon, hindi ko na-control yung losses ko. Gawa ng naglalag yung MT4. Nakakainis. Oh my God. Kakainis. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. That's really okay. So, maximum 2% na loss in a day. Hindi ko na-hit yon. So, I lost 1 point something percent and that's really fine. So, balik tayo bukas. And we'll see kung mayroon bang opportunity in the market bukas. So, hanggang dito na lang guys. Have a great day sa ating lahat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.